Right, I think something's broken.
You broke YouTube. That's why I left Twitch more
That's
than
why.
YouTube.
Yeah, I think I've broken it. So let's
We have to wait the timer.
Oh. There you go. Did I just take the stream down?
All the time is still running.
Yeah, still up for me.
Okay. I think I just yeeted that though. Oh, no, we're live. We're live. We're live, guys. I've broken it. So let's
We have to wait the timer.
Okay, guys, we are live. I just made a new link, so let me get that one set up. Sorry about this, guys. I'll be live in just a second. Let me just get that one. That link is done. And great. Okay, guys, welcome to the stream. This is my third time streaming, so obviously little bit of issues, but it's okay. We're getting there, right? So I'm just gonna start up Hydroneer. So yeah, today I'm just gonna check out Hydroneer. I say check out like I don't even know what I'm doing, but yeah. Right. Let's just throw that back on. Okay. Can you guys hear the audio? I'm just gonna click some buttons. Let me know if you can hear everything. Today, I'm just going to check out Hydroneer. I say check out like I don't even... Okay. Hear the audio. I'm just going to... Okay, cool. Perfect. You can hear the audio. That's great. There's actually like about a minute delay, but that's okay. All right. If you... Yes, okay. All right. Thanks for the spam. All right, guys. So yeah, let's jump in. I'm going to start a new save. If anyone has any questions, feel free to let them know. Let me know. Yeah. So yeah, going to start on a new claim here. I think what I'm going to try and do is get as much work done on this claim as possible, and then move to a different claim. So let's go. So yeah, the game's releasing tomorrow. It is going to be 3 p.m. UK time. So whatever time zone you're in, just kind of type that into Google. I'm sure you can figure it out. And it's going to be $8 for the first week, and then $10 after that. So yeah, what other questions we got? Do you have to restart after the new patch? No, so there's no new patch coming out tomorrow or anything. There will be new updates in the future, but you won't have to restart for these new updates. There already is a German translation in the game. Does doubling the intake pipe make more pressure in the system? No, it doesn't do that. So it will increase the amount of water coming through, but not necessarily the pressure. So to get your best yield, you want to basically just have one. Otherwise, it will probably actually break your pieces a bit quicker as well. HSW says, are you from the UK? Yeah, I am. I'm from just near London. Martin asks if it's for Mac. And no, it won't be for Mac. It's just going to be releasing on computer for now, just on Windows. And then after that, I may be doing some console ports, depending on how well it goes. And but yeah, we'll have to see about that. Maybe after the game's finished. So guys, I'm joined today by two of the community helpers. So there's Fizzle. Say hi, Fizzle, if you're there.
Hello.
You still there? Hey, he's still there. And Moonlight as well. Moonlight's here.
Yeah, hey guys.
Is there a maximum dig height, like depth? Because yeah, there's like a maximum depth of all the parcels of land. The more expensive ones are generally a bit deeper. If it comes to console crossplay, I mean the game's a single player game, so yeah, it wouldn't have crossplay. Do I have any plans for new items? Yeah, so in the next coming months, I'm going to be working on the next patch, and I'm basically doing a major overhaul of a few systems, but also bringing some new systems into the game as well. It's going to be an engineering system, which essentially kind of makes crafting a bit bigger, and the way that you progress through the game will be completely different. I'm really, really, really excited for this. So guys, I'm going to just try and do the first, like, just a test giveaway. So I am going to be doing giveaways throughout the stream for copies of Hydroneer. So let me just quickly go on this and see if I can get this working. So it's just a test giveaway. We're just going to see if it works. I'm new to streaming, so you're going to have to forgive me a little bit for that. Right. Giveaway. Okay. Let's see if this is going to
work. Answer some question, there will not be any multiplayer. Max will say more about that. And also, there was another question. Yeah, Max is a lone developer.
Yeah, just me. Although I do have some wonderful people working as contractors for me. So I have my friend Dan, who does all of these, all of the sound effects in the game. There's a guy called Landon Waters who does all of the composing. The composing. So if I turn this on, we do have the soundtrack as well. And also there's Toby who does all the artwork. So the Steam trading cards, he'll be doing all of those, as well as some of the cool images you might see on the store page or other like kind of promotional stuff. So I've put a giveaway in. I'm not sure if it's going to work though. So let's just see if it works. I've just started it.
Raptor is here, by the way.
Oh, cool. Hey, Raptor. Raptor's a small-time YouTuber, if anybody knows him. He's basically got, like, just... Imagine the amount of subscribers I've got, and then, like, half that. That's how many he's got. No, I'm kidding. He's a really, really good guy. And he's got way more than I do. And he's way better at this than I am as well. So, yeah, definitely give him a follow. He's got some really good videos on Hydroneer. And he does some live streams as well. Mainly live streams. So I don't know how that's doing. Okay, cool. Right, that is working. Let's see. See if that bot's actually going to work. Hopefully it does. How much have I got? 35. Perfect. Can buy me some more buckets. Bucket. Oh, actually, I need a bed as well, don't I? How much do I have? Not enough. All right. So chat's going a bit crazy. So yeah, I'll be doing giveaways like this. This is obviously just a test giveaway, so you can only enter once as well. So yeah, just enter once. Slow mode, right? Let's figure out how to do that. Do you guys know how to do slow mode while streaming?
No, I never used live streaming on YouTube, so...
Okay. No worries. Okay, alright, I think the bot's finished, so, Okay, cool. All right, everyone, quit the spam. We're all good. Let's chill out on the whole exclamation mark raffles for now. I think the test will work. So yeah, it's just because of the delay. Ooh, I got a big nugget. Look at that. Right. The performance right now with the big setup base. Yeah. Click the gear and it's at the bottom. Oh, look at that Raptor coming in with the assist. Let's get that sorted. Okay. Yeah. Sorry guys, let me figure this out. Oh, there we go. No, that's not it. Okay, that's all good. All right. Oh, thank you. Yeah, guys, please add Hydroneer to your wish list if you're interested in picking it up. And also, if you want to check out some of these devlogs that I do on this channel, please subscribe. Every week I do a kind of like a look into what I'm working on that week on Hydroneer. So it's the best place to find out about what's coming in Hydroneer if you check out the videos. Oh, we don't want that, do we? Check down there. So the trick what I'm doing here is I'm just digging in one pit to try and get the lowest dirt possible because that'll give me the best results. You can see that I actually got that quite large one there, and that was because I was digging deep. So let's just do a couple more buckets. I'm going to grab a bed because I can see it's starting to get a little bit dark. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask any questions. I do have 2 community helpers here, Fizzle and Moonlight, and they can answer some as well. Tomorrow, yeah, so the game releases at 3 p.m. BST, that's like UK time.
Yes, he will continue to do updates. If you go on the Steam page, he made an article about that, so you can always check there. You have more detail on that.
Yeah. So
VR.
Dragon is asking, how is the performance right now with the big base setup? And to be honest, it's not too bad. It really just depends on what you're doing and how many resources you have lying around. And there will be optimization updates in the future, but for the most part, people run the game pretty well. If you want to check out the minimum requirements for your for the game, it's all listed at the bottom of the Steam page. There we go. Right, we got a bed. Yeah, I think for Australia, it's midnight. For America, it's like anywhere between 7 a.m. to I think 10 a.m. But everything is listed in the Discord as well in the FAQ. So feel free to head over to the Discord. The link is in the description below.
You picked up.
Sorry, what was that? What did you say, Moon?
Last time it wasn't working, you fixed, just to be sure.
Which thing?
The link for the Discord.
Oh, right, yeah, that works. Will there be any new trucks? Yeah, I do want to add in some more vehicles in the future. That is something that we'll be doing. Especially because the next update will actually require a new vehicle just for the update to work. There's going to be some really cool new features, and having this vehicle it's like a utility vehicle that's really needed for the 1.3 update. All right. Yeah, looks like there's a few guys just spamming random stuff. If someone's spamming something, do you guys mind like giving them a timeout?
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
wow. Okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Just give them a little bop on the nose.
There you go. Ah, that's done.
Cheers.
Oh,
How does it feel? Yeah, it feels pretty cool. It is, you know, like I am very nervous, but the main thing that I'm like, so I'm not really worried about like sales or money or anything like that. The thing that really, really is the thing that I'm not worried about necessarily, but kind of the thing that's playing on my mind the most right now is about the reviews. I really, you know, if you guys enjoy the game, please give me a good review on Steam. Like it really, really helps out. But yeah, I really want to have like a nice review score on Steam. That's what really counts for me. So yeah, guys, please, if you do enjoy the game, you know, give me obviously, you know, pick it up and yeah, give me a nice review on Steam if you do like it.
Baxman GP is asking what's the size of the download.
Size of download is about 7 gigabytes, I think, 6 or 7 gigabytes. And then obviously in later updates that'll just get bigger and bigger. So yeah, I think you only need about 7 or 8 gigabytes to download the game right now.
Yeah, just be sure, like, put you a range like under 10 gigs. You should be fine.
Yeah, for sure. It uses some other prerequisites from other games, so yeah, like for the most part, it won't be too big.
Felix Madding was asking if you're reading all the suggestions people are making in the Discord by yourself. And which of these suggestions do you like the most?
Oh, that's a really good question. So yeah, basically what we do is so we go through all of these suggestions and we add them to a big spreadsheet. So we have our own like kind of internal spreadsheet, which me and the community help us are creating. And then what we do is I basically just go through that. And if it's an idea that I like and that would work well with the theme of an update, because everything has to kind of design well together. I can't just add in like a random item. But if it works well with the design of the game, and especially the update that's coming out, then yeah, it'll go into that. So I've got a bunch of like planned updates, but then there's tons of room for like kind of suggestions in there as well. So yeah, please, if you do have any suggestions, feel free to drop them in the Discord. I do read pretty much every single one of them. As long as it's not a duplicate, I wouldn't read it because the guys obviously wouldn't add the duplicated suggestion to the sheet. But yeah, for the most part, I read pretty much every single suggestion, and I do love them.
Dr. Jamaikas is asking, are you planning on adding mod support?
So no planned mod support right now, but I will be looking at it in the future to see if it's feasible. I'm sure it would be, but yeah, I really want to make sure that that it would work well with the game. Ooh, got my first shard.
People are asking, I won't name whose because there's many, but DLC.
So as far as I've got planned, there won't be any paid DLC for Hydroneer. There'll just be major updates, free major updates. So yeah, it really is a game where you buy it once and you got it for good. There may be DLCs in the future. You know, that's not writing them off completely from the table. But yeah, for the most part right now, I can't imagine putting in any DLCs. You know, that's not a definite no, but that's a pretty confident probably not.
People are Darkness the Demon. I want to ask a thing. I could buy the game in Humble Bubble or only on Steam.
Right now it's only purchasable on Steam. Maybe in the future I'll be looking at putting it on some other stores, but right now I just want to focus on just Steam store. But yeah, it'll be the same price everywhere, regardless. You know, it won't be on sites like G2A or anything like that. So yeah. Ooh, right. I got 124 coins now, so I can probably start looking at getting myself a nice little furnace set up. because every time you craft something, you're essentially increasing the value of that. So let's go. All right, let's get a foundation here first. Just yeet that down there.
Norbord, Nagy, later NPC or some wildlife come.
So I haven't really got any plans right now for any wildlife or NPCs or anything like that, but I could possibly bring it in the future. The thing is that takes quite a lot of time and effort to put in NPCs, and especially like things like wildlife. So if they aren't part of the big gameplay loop, then they may not actually be worth putting in, if that makes sense. Right, let's have a nice little setup over here, I think. Yeah.
Yes, he is using Unreal Engine.
Yeah, Unreal Engine.
Can you use an Xbox controller to play? From Chelsea Domingue.
That's a cool question. So I do plan on adding in controller support. It isn't from tomorrow when the game goes live, you won't be able to use a controller, but in the future, I will be looking at putting in controller support. I really do enjoy. I've been playing a bit of SnowRunners recently, and I've really enjoyed using my Xbox controller with that. So yeah, like controller support is definitely something that I want to bring to Hydroneer. What have I got?
There is a really good question over here by Cyclops Gamer. Is the music copyright protected, or will be claim if we upload the music on?
No, so the music is completely owned by myself, and it's copyright free as long as you're using it in the right way. So obviously, if you just like re-upload the audio, then obviously that's going to get taken down. But no, if you have a gameplay footage of Hydroneer, you can feel free to use the music in the background, like I've got it on now. It's all composed by a guy called Landon Waters, so it's a Hydroneer original soundtrack. It's currently actually unfinished. I haven't got all the tracks yet, but in the future I am probably going to add in like essentially like a soundtrack DLC where you can download the soundtrack in like high quality files, like some other games do. Obviously that doesn't really count as a DLC. It's more of like a just an extra thing you can buy. But yeah, that'll be coming in the future. I hope you guys like it as well. It was very expensive to get someone to compose music, and I think Landon did a really, really good job with the audio.
People are asking for VR compatibility.
I'm not sure if the game will run on VR, just because how complex everything is in the game. But it could be something I look at in the future, but not something that I'm really actively looking into. What I really want to do...
I don't even imagine the VR with the truck flipping.
Yeah, or going inside a little cave and getting stuck like this.
Oh,
It'd
God.
be horrible. Yeah, but, I can really only focus on a few things at once, and getting new updates into Hydroneer is something that I really want to focus on.
Will you add more claims?
That's a good question.
By a shy guy.
So with Hydroneer, whenever I create anything new, I only add in new things if it fits with the whole game design. So in the future, there could possibly... I'm not saying anything for sure right now, but let me just hint, like, there could be an update in the future where... which would require the design to change in a way that would need a new claim to be added into the game. So, yeah, if that answers your question, yeah.
By the way, guys, in chat, Spanky is a community assistant, so when he's giving you answers, it's like from us, it's the same.
Yep.
Also, maybe for this evening, you may keep the suggestions to the Discord. It would make the chat a little bit clearer. So, and it's not easy to answer on suggestions on the chat for Max. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Ask whatever you want, but suggestions are not easy to answer in.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we do have a really nice system for bug reporting and for suggestions in the Discord, so that's why we primarily use those platforms for it. It's nice, keeps everything neat, you know, so we don't have loads of stuff in the Steam forum cluttering up with like bug reports and suggestions. Everything's nicely placed in the Discord. Can you talk about the function of the funnel? Some game streamers seem to be having problems using it at all. Yeah, so really the funnel is meant to be used with there's some metal. Let's actually go for a little exploration. The game basically it has sorry, one sec. Yeah. So yeah, with the funnel, you also have things like these tin ramps and walls, and these tin ramps and walls are meant to be used kind of in conjunction with the funnel. So if you wanted to funnel some resources into, you know, maybe a cauldron or the crucible or into a harvester, then you would use the both of them together to do that. So let's head over to Bridgeport.
And also the higher the pressure on this system, the faster the belts are gonna run, the better your funnel's gonna work. If you're gonna convey to the funnel.
Yeah. So if anyone's having issues with, you know, like funneling things or, you know, belts and stuff, then it usually is that you're not using one of these. It's a pressure tank, which increases the pressure of the water, which would increase the speed of the belts, the speed that machine works, and some machines even work more efficiently, like this one. So the better water pressure going into this harvester, the better the yield is. How about a petrol station you can hook up to a water runner claims? Yeah, Wolfie asks that, and to be honest, you can make your own pipe network refueling system, which is really cool. I think Raptor's got a really cool one. Uthris also has got a really nice one. But yeah, this is the new additions to the conveyor belts. This is the shredder. So when dirt passes through it, it cuts up the sizes of the dirt and makes them easier to funnel. So if someone's having an issue where, you know, the funnel's getting clogged up, they need to be adding in more of these conveyor shredders.
Bob Jacobs, when you take dirt from a lower level and combine it with a higher level dirt in a bucket, will the dirt be combined?
So the dirt will be combined, but the quality will be averaged out. So yeah, if I had a bucket and I filled it half with top layer soil and half with bottom layer soil, I would literally get like kind of like mid layer soil output. Oh god, I was reading chat. Ignore that. But you can see how the trucks don't flip as much now. That would have definitely sent me into the stratosphere if in one of the previous versions. Now the trucks are a lot more stable, which is really, really nice.
Yeah, Max, you have to remember that you're not on SnowRunner anymore, but in your game.
See, when I'm playing SnowRunner,
you.
when I'm playing SnowRunner, the guys in the voice chat right now, Moonlight and Fizzle, will usually come pick me up, since I suck at that game. Being a game developer really, really doesn't give you any advantage of being good in games. I honestly suck at all video games. Right, what are we doing here? Okay, so we're gonna slept in the bed. Got a furnace going. Oh, I like the sounds of that furnace. Nice sounds.
To repeat to the guys, no co-op is planned, no multiplayer will be planned either.
No, but if there's ever Hydroneer 2, and I'm not saying there is ever going to be Hydroneer 2, but if there is ever going to be Hydroneer 2, you could expect multiplayer in that. Oh, look at that sound. Doesn't that just make you need the bathroom? Don't know about you, but... Yep. Right, let's get out of there.
Will there be a character shadow in a future update?
Possibly, but I kind of, you know what? I kind of like it where the character hasn't got any shadow. I know it doesn't really like seem realistic or anything, but hey, it's funny, you know.
Yeah, just like a blitz show up that you can not pass through trees, but the truck can go through trees.
Yeah, that's something that I will address in a future update, I think. But The reason I did that is because the vehicle would bug out when it go through the trees, and yeah, it was kind of like a quick fix that I need to actually address later on. Is there an inventory system of some sort? So this is probably like one of the biggest, I would say, complaints from people that haven't played the game. There isn't an inventory system because you don't need an inventory system. All the things are around you. I mean, you know, if I'm going from the shop over to here, maybe I'd want to put things in the back of my truck and carry them from here to there. But you don't really need the inventory system, and the game is so much better without any clunky UI. You know, I've got my little menu down here in the bottom left. You can see when I pick things up, it kind of pops up. But I can also lock it down. So now when I pick up items, it just tells me what they are. It doesn't actually give me any info about them. So, yeah, the game really doesn't need any inventory UI, and I really like the fact that it doesn't have that. That was kind of one of the main design decisions from the start, was how do I make a computer game without any UI? You know, how fun would that be? And it's really fun. For an expansion, would you have a seaport and make other islands with different gems like diamonds and metals, copper, bronze, etc.? Would be really fun. So, that would be cool, you know, different islands and stuff. I potentially could do that in the future. I think that would actually be a really nice addition to the game. Especially new resources adding into the game. That is definitely going to happen. 1.3 is going to be an introduction to the next resource. Hey, Euthris is here. Guys, check out his channel. Guys, can one of the mods post his a link to his channel in the chat? Euthris is a really, really good streamer. He'll also be doing a giveaway on his channel later on today. So, you know, if you don't win a copy here, then head over to his. He is the best builder I have ever seen on Hydroneer. Honestly, his buildings are incredible. And if you think you can beat him, then feel free to throw in some screenshots of your buildings in the future on Discord. But his houses are amazing. Go check out a video. I actually put it on my Twitter as well.
Yeah, the house we see in the theme pictures is Euthris.
Yeah, it's actually on the Steam page.
Yep. So I got his copy. There you go.
So Dragon asks, does stuff still fall through the map and the ground? So that has been addressed in a recent patch. It did make the game slightly harder to run, but it did get rid of a lot of those features of items falling through the map. It does sometimes still happen on the rare occasion. The best way to kind of like get around it is just to leave items kind of like placed on top of things like this. The diggable ground tends to just eat up things sometimes, but it is very, very like rare now that that happens. So yeah, you won't really be experiencing those issues anymore. Okay, cool. Yeah, so QC posted Euthris' link in the chat. So please, guys, go follow him. He's got some really, really nice building videos. And he's going to be doing some live streams of Hydroneer later on today.
I did Euthris and Raptor.
Oh, yeah, and follow Raptor
we
too.
We have average, so just to be fair.
Yeah, we need to get Raptor some more subscribers as well.
Yeah. But Euthris could teach Raptor how to make pretty good, appealing designs.
Yeah, totally. You know, and maybe Raptor, if you're listening and you work hard enough, I'll put your build on the Steam page. No, Raptor's a great guy, man. Like it's you can only be that successful by being a nice person, and Raptor is such a nice guy. You know, really, really good guy. So yeah, yes, Fizzle.
Sorry.
No, go for it.
Mega Natural Speed is asking how long are you developing the game?
So I've developed Hydroneer for the last year, and if you go on my YouTube channel, on the main page, there's a playlist on there where you can see the complete history of the updates, because I do weekly update videos on Hydroneer. You can literally see it from the very first day. Yeah, all the way from a year ago on my YouTube channel, which is really cool. Right, so guys, I'm gonna start a giveaway. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? So the way this is gonna work is you type in !point raffle when the bot asks. So don't do it just yet. You can only enter once, so please don't spam the chat. and then the bot will pick a winner. So let's go for the first one. I hope this works. This may not work, but I'm hoping it will be. You have to be a subscriber to enter in the draw as well. So keep that in mind. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. This is going to last for 10 minutes as well. So please only enter once, and I'm going to start it right now.
Yes, the game is $8 the first $8 USD the first week, and afterward it's gonna be $10.
Yes, this is true. So yeah, $8 first week, and yeah. Oh, okay, cool. I think everyone's just entered in the raffle.
Going.
Let's just check that.
There we go.
Okay. I hope it's working. It looks like it's working.
They're using raffle, but the bot is saying to do exclamation giveaway.
Oh, right, yeah. Don't do exclamation raffle. Do exclamation giveaway. Sorry about that. Exclamation giveaway. That's Should I spell it out?
There's been a little confusion, but do exclamation giveaway.
Yeah, please, please. I think that the chat's got to keep up because there's like a minute delay, isn't there? Where did I put my shovel? Oh yeah, on my bed.
Okay, good. They're doing it now.
Perfect. Yeah, and please only enter once. Don't spam it. Otherwise, I can't read your questions. You can only enter it once, so it won't count for any more. Right, I'm just looking at OBS, making sure that giveaway is actually working.
So, yeah. Max, if you're looking back on all the developing time, what was the most challenging thing?
What was the most challenging thing? Probably, okay, so there was... Alright, this is a really good one. This is a really good question, actually. Really, really good. Who said that question? Do you remember? Okay, well,
the same guy which asked for how long you're developing the game.
Okay, well, shout out to that guy. So, okay, there was an issue, right? This is why you can drive through trees. So there was an issue. You see these leaves right here? There is no collision set on this tree. But for some reason, when you would drive through it, it would make the vehicle go crazy. Like, it would think that there was collision on each individual leaf right here. So the vehicle would go absolutely nuts and spin out of control. And for literally 4 days, I spent trying to figure out this issue. Like, trying to figure out why this was happening. And eventually, I figured it out, but that it was actually the leaves that was making the vehicles go crazy out of control. And the fact that it took me 4 days was just... It was the worst thing ever. So yeah, it wasn't great. Right, so by the looks of it, I don't think the bot's actually working. Yeah, that's a shame. Okay. Hey, yeah, contact's in here, right? So yeah, it's the physics. It's the Unreal Engine's physics which makes it break like that.
Max,
Yes.
one of your Patreons, Ye Dinos, asking if we're seeing some fish swimming through the river.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be really cool.
That would
Just
be nice.
Yeah, like just a fish passing through. Yeah, could do that in the future. It would require a bit of AI programming, making sure that fish is always in water and kind of... Yeah. And maybe you could just like jump in the water and try and grab it as well. That would be really cool. I'd really like to see that. Like it tries to run away from you.
I just had an image of the fish, like you're digging it, there's a fish passing through and you're like, I think I have the minor syndrome.
Yeah, that would bring up some pretty interesting bugs if I added in that. But okay.
Good suggestion. I'm gonna add to the list.
Yeah, throw that on the list. See, this is what we do. We take in suggestions, we throw it on the list, and then we go through the list and add those into the game. It's literally that simple. All right. Okay, I'm gonna end the giveaway now and see if that actually worked. Pick winner. Okay. So that didn't work. So
Oh.
okay. All right, the bot is scrapped. We're scrapping it, boys and girls. We're scrapping it. The bot's not working and the giveaways are not happening. But we will do giveaways in a different way. So I think what we'll do is from now on, if you ask a good question, then you can have a key. And we got 3 keys to give out today. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I am a massive noob when it comes to streaming. So yeah, if you ask a cool question and I like your question, then and please don't spam it too much. But yeah, we'll give you a key. Yeah, so sorry about that, guys. I'm a simpleton. I'm a village idiot when it comes to streaming. So yeah. Oh, it's about to get dark. So yeah, guys, if you like Hydroneer, please add it to your wish list. It's going to be available tomorrow, 3 p.m. UK time. It's going to be releasing for $8 and then $10 after that, after a week. So make sure you get it in that first week to get that nice 20% primo. Also, yeah, and if you're hesitant about buying the game, feel free to pick it up. And if you don't like it, you can always refund it in the first 2 hours. So yeah. So yeah, guys, Moonlight Fizzle, do we have any good questions?
We got a question from Phobos. He's asking, how do you plan making the game feel more alive for maybe future customers or players?
So yeah, like obviously, like the easiest answer would be adding in NPCs or adding in creatures in the dirt. Creatures in the dirt. Creatures in the world. Sorry, I was concentrating. And I don't really see the point in adding in like NPC to make the world feel alive. I think there's tons of other ways that you can do that. So yeah, I would like to find alternative ways to make the game feel more alive without kind of taking the easy route out. I'd rather kind of design it, think about it, and create a really, really nice, rugged system that's unique to Hydroneer. Yeah. So yeah, guys, feel free to pick out any questions you see in the chat. That might be good. And then if I like them, I'll let you know.
Great. I was muted.
The good thing is the chat is quite active. They're asking a lot of questions. Most of them are already answered. Maybe some of them are joining lately. Yeah, I try to keep up with the chat. And,
Yeah, the chat
take
is
some
moving
questions
too
out.
quick.
If you hold
now.
down Alt, the Alt key, it
shift.
freezes the chat for you, so you can look at things a bit slower.
There was a question. Will there be hunger or thirst bars in the future?
Oh, no, definitely not. This is not a survival game. The only thing you gotta keep surviving is your little mining operation. Yeah, you won't see any sort of player death, anything like that in the game.
Dragon Strider. The game area is based on dirt. Can there be more difficult dirt, like hard dirt, clay, and do you have any thoughts on seasonal events?
Oh, who was that? Give him a...
Dragon Strider.
Dragon Strider. Put your Discord... Put your Discord
Get in Discord and ping me, please.
Yeah. Actually, ping Fizzle. He's... Oh, yeah, Fizzle's got the...
okay.
No, if he puts his Discord name in the chat, then Fizzle can DM him, because Fizzle's got the keys.
Perfect.
Yeah, so Dragon Strider, if you could put your Discord name into the chat, Fizzle will be in touch.
Yes, I will take care of that.
Yeah, but remember, selling keys is illegal, gang. Sorry, what was the question? Oh, right, yeah. So...
Okay, the area based on dirt, the more difficult dirt, like hard dirt, rocks, clay, and
yes,
events.
So 1.4. So the update after the one that's up next will have... basically, the claims will be deeper, and then you'll need certain tools to get into that deeper dirt. So yeah, you'll see some really, really nice additions to the game when that comes through. I'm really excited for that, actually. You know, that's going to be really, really fun.
weather?
Weather? Not really. It's quite difficult for... Maybe in the future I'll have weather, but it is a lot of work to get, the nice lighting at all seasons and stuff.
And I think also, like, presently the game is very heavy for the GPU. Imagine with the RAM, it will be like horrible. I would imagine.
Yeah, the game isn't like heavy for normal systems. It's mainly like the lower end systems that it's heavy for. So yeah, I think it could be a little bit of a problem. So I'm gonna buy 2 crucibles here, so then I can have one for iron and then one for gold. Pretty smart. It's a big brain move, I'm all full of those big brain moves.
Yeah, still missing the automatic water pipe.
Yeah, for sure. Wow.
So yeah, we worked that out, Dragon Strider. Congratulations.
Cool. Has he got his key now? Did you sort it out?
Yes.
Ah, man, Fizzle, you the best. You the best. In fact, Moonlight, you the best as well. You are the best. If you leave a good review, you're also going to be a best, You're going to be a grandma's boy. If you do pick up Hydroneer, guys, and you do enjoy it, please do leave me a good review on Steam. It really does help out. Yeah. So, we got any other questions, guys?
Let's see that.
Any good questions? I know the chat's pinging off. I can see it in my... I can't read it, but I can see it.
Yeah, you could always put it in slow mode, but that would be hard.
I can't figure out how to do that right now.
Yeah, it wasn't profile before you go live anyway. It's complicated.
Oh,
Next
great.
time.
Yeah. Oh, can I do it? Can I do it? Ah, yes.
Daniel Ryan Surgeon, with the current rate of development of Hydroneer, do you have any future plans of expanding the map, getting new places, or redoing the map completely again?
I like how he said again, because he's definitely watched the videos, and thank you for watching the previous videos.
I just lost his text, so I'm gonna...
No worries. Yeah, basically, I do have plans on adding the... adding in more of the map. I actually described it about half an hour ago, that if a update requires like more map, more places to visit, then for sure I'll be adding in some more of those features.
So yeah, maybe as a kindly remember, the keys you're winning are the full game. It's not a test version.
Yeah, it's the full game, and it's active right now as well, which is even better. So you only have to wait tomorrow.
It's awesome. And the message from Dragon Strider, he really appreciated, and I have to say a big thank you to you.
Ah, thanks, Dragon. I appreciate it, mate. I hope you enjoy Hydroneer, and yeah, good luck. Dig deep.
It's basic. Sorry, I tried to just read your question, but I time you out. Sorry.
Oh no.
That's on me.
Rip.
But his question was, could you add minecart train system where you could put items in it and it will go the rails? Of course, it is powered with water.
So we tried that before. If you look back on some of the videos, we've got you'll notice I had these things called rigs, where they were modular building pieces. They were basically, instead of having these vehicles, you had these kind of like pieces you could build in your base and have like big train systems and stuff. And they were really cool, but they were really buggy and they didn't really work. You had to kind of like place rail tracks wherever you wanted to drive. And it got a little bit tedious to do. So we took them out and added in these vehicles instead, which are way better. And yeah.
My Mashkel MM, did you ever think about further progression, like upgraded pump, more resources, deeper grounds, more expensive thing? That's been answered, but
yeah, all of those. To answer your question, yeah, every one of those things will be coming in future updates. You know, the game is, I know the game is cheap. You know, it's only $10 or $8 for the first week, but it doesn't mean that the development's going to stop. You know, there's tons more fixes to do, optimizations, and most of all, new features to bring to the table. We have been doing quite a lot of updates recently, and the game is in a very, very okay state. If you've been watching any YouTube videos of people playing it, those will definitely be on previous versions. So, like the vehicles are a lot better now. Items don't fall through the ground as much. So everything's improving. Every single week it gets a little bit better.
I have a question over here, but it's more towards your profession than the game itself. Surrender Badaji, has there been any moment when you doubt your career in game designing, and how did you overcome it to get to this point?
Okay.
Where do you see the future taking you with this?
That's awesome. Give that person a key. That was a really good question.
Surrender Badaji.
Okay, could you throw your Discord thing in there, and then Fizzle will be in contact and send you a key. That is a really, really good question. There will be, if you look through my videos, you will notice, I think it's the video before I start working on Hydroneer, I think. I looked at, improving my LinkedIn profile and everything, and looked at trying to get a job in the industry, because I thought, I'm never going to make it as a solo game dev. This is hard. And making games is really, really hard. But making games by yourself is even harder, Thankfully, I've got the lovely community helpers to help me out with the community. But for the most part, just programming by yourself is so damn hard. And, that's a really good question. So what else? Basically that was a really hard time when I kind of figured right, I live with my parents, I work at a bar where I make minimum wage, and I just try my hardest to make a game that I think people would like. And to be honest, I didn't think that this game would blow up as much as it did. I really had no idea. It just somehow became really popular all of a sudden. And it's great, now I'm going to be able to have my own game studio. I'm going to be able to do this for the foreseeable future, thanks to game sales and of course the patrons that subscribe to me. It's absolutely amazing. What I'm going to be doing in the future is I'm going to continue working on Hydroneer, putting out tons and tons of updates, and then way down the line in the future, I'll be working on other games as well. But yeah, it was really tough. But I would say being a solo, oh no, I kicked it. Oh, my poor gold. Being a game developer is really, really, really hard. Being a solo game developer is even harder. It's definitely not something you should do if you aren't if you can't dedicate yourself to something, then doing solo game development isn't really the best for you. You can still, be a bit of a undedicated person and do game development. That game development's for everyone. But to do solo game development, you really gotta dedicate a lot of your life to it. And I've made quite a lot of sacrifices in my life, whether that's, health wise or socially or with work and money. I've dedicated a lot of money to Hydroneer. So, it's something that you should do. You should pursue. If you want to make a computer game, go and make it. But it does take a lot of just sacrifices, I'd say, to make a game. So, be warned. It's great. It's fun, but it's a hell of a lot of work, and it's awesome. In the end, it's absolutely awesome.
RG Bow. Can you... okay, there you go. Is there going to be drills or jackhammer or plants flowers?
So there's already planted flowers in the game. Basically, hidden underneath the ground, there's loads and loads of flowers. In fact, I can actually try and find one. I think it's... I probably am going to absolutely murder this, but I think it's around... it must be around here. Right, we're going to go digging. There's plantable flowers. Each zone has got its own plantable sap flowers. You can basically find these seed bags hidden underground. It's a lot easier to do with a pickaxe, but be around here somewhere.
Okay, people are
Any more questions, guys?
Yeah, I had one that DM me on Discord. Robo, what would you want to say to any inspiring game developers?
Oh, what would I say? I suppose I kind of mumbled the last one across, and I didn't really make much sense. But yeah,
Sorry.
I would say. Oh wow, that's a big gold bar. I would say if you want to be a game developer, what you need to do, right? The number one thing that you need to do if you want to be a game developer is start today. I say this to absolutely everyone that asks me, right? Is if you want to develop a game, you need to start today. If you start tomorrow, it's way too late. I have a lot of people that contact me saying, "Hey, I want to make a game. Can you help me out? Can you give me advice? All this stuff." And then I give them the advice, and they say, "Okay, I'm going to go start tomorrow." You should never, ever, ever do that. Always start today, because if you put it off to tomorrow, you're gonna put it off to the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. I have an insane amount of I'm really, really impatient, right? I'm so impatient with everything. So that kind of works out well for me, because when making games like this, like, you know, I have to work like really, really quickly, otherwise I get really frustrated. So I can never really put things off, which is a really good thing to be able to do, but also sometimes quite inconvenient. But yeah, I would say if you want to get into game development, make sure you're starting today, because if you put it off any longer, you're just always going to put it off.
Okay, okay. Someone DM me something. It's a common mistake that people do about the RAM drill. Does putting the bottom layer soil under the RAM drill will give you better gold? And also, does placing the drill at different depth will affect the RAM drill?
That's a good question. So the RAM drill will only dig up top layer soil. So it's a big misconception. A lot of people will dig really, really far down and put their RAM drills down, but it will only ever dig up top layer dirt. So you want to basically put them on the top layer surface, because then you're just going to be running water all the way down for no reason. So yeah, that is a misconception that a lot of people have. So make sure if you are using a RAM drill, just put it on the surface, you know, just whack it right here, and just output some dirt. But
I did a mistake to say to you guys that I'm getting DMs, because now you're all giving me DMs.
Oh god. Oh no.
But it's cool. It's cool. It's manageable, and you have some good questions. I have a couple questions that Chewy chose from the stream chat. So
Oh cool, thank
just
you,
gonna
Chewy. Cheers.
grab
Chewy
Chewy.
is the guy
Okay.
who made the model for this, alright? So yeah, that's basically Chewy is a guy who helps out with a few of the models. So a lot of the models are bought from a company called Cinti Studios, and then I retexture them myself. So like all the textures are hand painted by myself. But some of the models are not not bought. They're from Chewy, and he did the Hydro truck. Around here, I can't see any that he's done. But yeah, he's done quite a few other models, especially like the intricate ones, the drills and stuff like that. Let's go in the store and see what he's done. So he did the mining helmet. He made the mining helmet, the cork, some of the pipes, like the modifications on them. This cool sign right here, which says "Find more items in Bridgeport," so people will actively move to Bridgeport. Because I noticed while watching people play the game, they wouldn't really understand that there are tons more items in the other store.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Back to the question. Yeah.
Okay. So Noemi Herbs. Could you add a container to store ores? Because I saw Blitz's video and he needed a container to store all his gold. That was one of the questions that we choose.
So yeah, best way to store all of your ores is to put them into a crucible. So yeah, you should really, especially if you're on a lower end machine, you probably want to try and kind of turn those ores into gold bars, because you get like a better frame rate. There isn't, a massive problem with frame rate, but if you are on like a bit of a potato computer, you do want to kind of make sure you haven't got loads of ores around you. But yeah, that's essential. Just you need to just kind of improve your mining operations. But there are going to be optimizations in the future which will improve FPS for lower end machines and higher end machines.
Oh, okay. Just a second, I'm responding. Maybe Fizzle has one. I have many more. So.
Okay, Fizzle, you got anything?
Yeah, I'm currently trying to find out who was the guy who won the last key, because I wasn't able to find him in Discord, and I couldn't manage to find his name, so if he maybe can add me
It was
on the stream or just ping me in Discord.
Sarandar that Jimmy, I think.
Okay, if we can't find him in the next 10, we'll just do that key we'll just keep that key in the giveaway and give it to someone else.
Yeah, the question, I got a lot of them, and so many people are asking, what made you decide to create a game like Hydroneer, because it's a unique concept, and what is your inspiration behind the developing?
No, I have a similar question. Is like, why water as a power source?
Okay, yeah, those are great. Yeah, both great questions. So the original idea of Hydroneer was what happens when you try and make a game with minimal UI. So you'll notice, there isn't any menus, there's no inventory menu, anything like that. And I really just wanted to see as kind of like a design experiment of like what actually happens when you just try and make a game with no UI. The hydro part kind of came in later. I was kind of playing around with the idea of like wind power as well. And yeah, all of a sudden I kind of just realized, hey, like it would be really cool if I just make a game where you can carry items around in the world. And I was playing games like Gold Rush at the time, which is an inspiration for the game. But, I saw a lot of things that I wanted to do differently. So it was inspired. But I'd say, it's very unique. Hydroneer is a very unique game. It tackles things in a very unique way, and that's what I love doing is finding unique solutions to design problems. So for instance, let's see. So the cork right here. People were getting annoyed because they wanted to, they didn't want to use a valve to plug, to stop water coming through a pipe. They wanted like a different solution because the valve is quite big. So instead of, changing the way the pipes work or anything, I just added in a new feature into the game, and that was the corks. Very simple, but effective. And really happy with the cork. I think it's a really cool item. So I'm always trying to find creative solutions to design issues rather than kind of taking the easy way out.
Okay, maybe short answer because I have so many pings. Okay, Killer Dog Gamers, will there be logic so you can be logic gate something more advanced automation system as an XOR gate and AND gate to enable and disable water pipes?
I would. Yeah, let's go quick fire round. Yes, I would like to do something like that in the future.
Co-op and multiplayer already answered. Sorry, skip. Could you ask? If you will get a huge offer. No, okay. There's so many.
No worries.
Answer. Perfect.
Just a quick question, Chris Hammond, and maybe some other people are asking if there are maximum amount of metal you can add to the cauldron before it's no longer increasing the value of the ingot.
There's no limit to the amount of gold bars you can, the size of a gold bar. There will be a visual size cap, so after a while, you won't actually notice the aesthetics of the bar getting any bigger, but it will continue to just get bigger, basically.
But will mountains be quarryable? So will eventually mountains be diggable? I know that we talk about the cave, maybe in the mountain, that could be in the later up there. But that was an idea.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm just trying to get my setup sorted. Let's put that right there. Now I got a platform, and then delete.
So quickly announcing that I found the last winner. So he's happy with playing Hydroneer in a few moments.
Cool,
Excellent.
Awesome. So we've got one more key to give away. I think.
Yes. Well, we should wait for that.
Yeah. Guys, let's ease down on the questions now. I'm not going to be doing any more key giveaways for a little bit. How long have we
Yeah,
been
you
working?
all have great questions. It's too hard to keep up for the moment, so we're gonna continue to give Max some questions, but just slow down on the rate of sending the
Yeah,
questions.
yeah.
So the mountain, will it be possible to dig into the mountain in a
There may be claims in the future which are mountain shaped, which you can dig into. But right, like you wouldn't be able to necessarily dig outside of a claim like this. Like you wouldn't be able to dig straight into here. Yeah.
Fuzzy Bear is asking if there ever going to be a bomb to get many resources at once. I know that we plan to nuke Fizzle's house.
Yeah, Fizzle made a really, really big house once, and I did say that I was going to add in dynamite to the game just so I could blow up his house. But yeah, explosions and dynamite and stuff potentially might get added in the future. It would be really cool, obviously, because dynamite is pretty cool. But yeah, we'll have to see if that happens in the future. It would obviously have to be designed into the game very well, and it can't just be like just thrown in. It would have to have some sort of use in the game other than just blowing shit up.
Wall piece to gaps for pipes and conveyor to go through. Okay, just like Satisfactory, like you have a wall and you can pass items through the wall.
Oh, that's cool. I think you can just do that normally though.
Yeah, you can, but there's no like a pipe like a wall with a pipe attachment. So
Yeah, there's there's
That
no
was
like
from
official,
Blake,
I
by the way.
guess. That was what? Sorry.
that was from Blake.
That was
Just
from
to-
Blake. Oh, cool. Yeah, there's no like official wall pipe thing, but you can pretty much just put it straight through. I will be adding in more later on for that, but really like everything's just kind of done on a priority basis of like what would work best for that theme of the update. So the next update is going to be called the engineering update, and it's going to be all about expanding the crafting in the game and giving the player a bit more of like progression instead of like just having more of this like open-ended sandbox progression.
So a Discord user over here that is here daily is asking, will there be any possibilities later to cut down the trees and to make more tools out of them or walls or anything from the trees?
I haven't got any plans to cut down trees in the game, and that's purely because like look how nice it looks, look how nice it looks with the trees, look at this, like the sun coming through, look at all those nice rays, and if you cut down all these trees, this thing would look so ugly. It would be horrible, I would just hate to see that. So that's why you can't cut down trees, but maybe in the future, maybe if I could find a way to maybe make trees grow back again or something, but yeah, for now, no, you can't cut down trees. Maybe in the future though, maybe.
Okay, so on this same line of thoughts, like you just said, if we cut the tree, it could have could regrow. A question we often receive in the Discord, and I just received from another person, is what happens when you dig all the claim?
Well, so underneath all of the claims, there are hidden relics. And these are like objects that look like, I don't know, like a rusted sword maybe, or a golden goblet that's really dirty. And inside this cave, if you place one of these objects on each plinth right here, then something will happen in this cave, which will give you a bit of a reward. One YouTuber has actually done it before. I know a couple of players have as well. Maybe don't spoil it for yourself though, kind of like avoid spoilers. But yeah, there is one secret in the cave when you collect all the relics. These relics are just scattered all over the dirt, all over the map. So yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to find them if you dig up all of the claims. It would take you a very long time to dig up all the claims though. I don't know anyone that's even finished one claim besides this small one here.
Yeah, electricity. out of the water?
Yeah, everything's kind of like hydro-powered, so I'm not sure if like electricity works in this world. You know, like obviously this world is like a fake thing that I've just kind of made up, like a fantasy place where you have hydro trucks, but it's also kind of medieval, but it's also not futuristic. So yeah, I don't really want to be diving in too much into like electricity and stuff. Maybe if I ever do, I reckon it will be like an update, like some sort of what's it called? Begins with I. Yeah, I can't think of the word, but it would be like a themed update, I guess, if electricity was added in. But I can't imagine it being added in the next few updates anyway.
Is the map based off any real life location?
Nope. Just made it. Just yeah, was playing around with the idea of like shapes and stuff. I think actually in one of my videos, I actually draw the map on the whiteboard in one of the earlier videos, and then I kind of describe how I want to lay everything out. That isn't the same map that you see today. This map right here, but yeah, everything's kind of just laid out in a way that makes sense, like the proximity to how close to a store it is, or how deep it is. But each one is a bit different. So the Mildew's aquifer is, you know, an aquifer, so it's got water in the bottom layer. Whereas the direct quarry is already half kind of built out a bit. It's got like a bit of a ramp and it's quite deep. And then South Hope is, you know, just massive and flat. So each claim has got its own little personality to it.
Yeah, there's a Discord member called Stego. He's asking if there will be some kind of mining bots or mining drones in the future.
Maybe not like futuristic robots or anything. But I think, yeah, just like kind of adding in automation is something that players really like, because there's two types of players with Hydroneer. There's the player that likes doing automation, and then there's the player that just likes to do everything by hand. There's a streamer called Banlish, who, if you guys don't know him, he's on Twitch. He's actually really good. I really enjoy his content, and he prefers to do everything by hand. Yet there are some people like let's see, I think Raptor likes to do things automated, and you know, it's just down to personal preference. But I really want to design the game around both of those types of players, so everyone's kind of getting nice features. I'm gonna drop this down here and see how deep it is. I think we've been digging this hole for quite a bit. Ah, nice. Looks quite cool. The lighting in this game, I really like how I've done the lighting. You know, I think looking down caves like this is really nice. You will start to run into some issues when you dig out loads and loads of... when you put in loads and loads of lights. But for the most part, it can handle quite a lot, to be fair.
Would you ever add oil, mining, selling oil?
That would be a cool update, to be fair. It's a cool idea, but yeah, I don't know about like actually adding in oil to the game. It seems a bit like not peaceful, you know. I try and keep things. Oh, what's that?
Oh, okay. There's a Jetworm that is asking, will it be possible in the future to pour the dirt from the shovel directly onto a conveyor without using a bucket or a pan? I don't think you can do it with a pan anyway at the moment. The only way to put dirt on the conveyor is through the ram drill, the Goliath, and the bucket.
Yeah, I think you can. Hold on. I haven't actually tried this in a while.
I never tried with the pan.
Yeah, no. When you throw out the pan, it throws it all out.
Yeah, that was my thought.
Yeah, that's because the bucket's meant to be. That's like a design choice, because the bucket is meant to be like your utility, whereas the pan is meant to be more of like a crafting station.
There was a question from Freaky. Hopefully pronounce it correctly. How do you call the world of Hydroneer, like the map? So did you give it a name?
Damn, I don't think we have a name.
That's a good one.
That is a really good one.
So we will need a. We can do that. We can do a survey for that.
Yeah, we could do like a. I think maybe in the
Shit.
future, like
Oh,
a giveaway. If I not, yeah, maybe like a giveaway competition where, we do like a vote where people suggest names and then we put them into a poll and then people choose the names based on that. So yeah, maybe we'll do that in the future, especially if I'm expanding the map or anything. We'll do something like that. So yeah, for sure. Jump on the Discord and look out on my Twitter as well, both linked in the description. And we might be doing something like that in the future. So yeah, be sure to follow me on Twitter and on Discord as well, just in case if you miss a notification. And also for my Twitter clout as well. I'm all about the clout. All right, we're going to sell these bad boys. All right. You know what we should do is, okay, this isn't going to be like a giveaway or anything, but how much do you think this pan's going to sell for? Only put your answer once, but put it in the chat. Let's see. We've got one big old fatty gold bar and one small iron bar. Well, I'd say small / medium iron bar. Yeah, it's not in properly. There you go.
So for the people which are asking questions in Discord, I can't keep track of like 4 channels, so we created a new channel called Stream Questions. Please write the questions you've got in there. If you're
Oh,
not putting
nice.
that in the stream chat, so it will be easier to keep track.
Yeah, please
Yeah,
do
just
that.
don't spam it. Did you set it at slow mode?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
perfect.
fine.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, guys, if you are putting your questions through there. Wow, everyone's pricing this up way too high. I don't know who was close, but I think someone said like 76 or something. That was kind of close. Yeah, I probably need to change the sizes of bars so they don't so they feel a lot different. What do we got? 93. Right, what should we add in next? Crafting.
Okay, so someone is asking.
Yep.
It's the same question you already answered about game development, but where to start and how to start. It's really like, go for it. Jump in. Don't be afraid of your idea and just go for it. If you don't start doing something, you will never do anything. So you have to start anywhere and do anything. That's just gonna and go with the flow. That's
Yeah.
my idea.
Yeah.
What's yours?
I would say. So first thing you need to do, you need to go on YouTube, and you need to get that video of you know Shia LaBeouf where he's like, just do it. Right. So watch that video, and then type in.
Just do it.
Yeah, and then type in Unreal Engine 4 tutorial, and just follow a tutorial, and it's so easy. It really is easy to just get started. There are so many tutorials out there. You've got great choices of engines. I personally prefer Unreal Engine. Some people like Unity. I would say as a beginner, if you know something like Lua programming, like anything to do like Scratch programming. Oh god, that didn't happen. Nobody saw that. It's fine. If you know something like Scratch programming at all, then you want to go for Unreal Engine. If you know, maybe like C#, then you want to go with Unity. If it was a choice between the two, I'd definitely go with Unreal over there, just because it's a personal preference of mine. But they're both great engines, and the quality of a game is way more dependent on the developer rather than the engine. So keep that in mind when choosing them. But yeah, I'd literally just start today. There's as Moonlight said, and as I said earlier, you're never going to get anywhere if you start tomorrow.
Yep. Okay, that's a less of a question, but more of a game. How it works, guys. Don't sell crafting. Don't sell to the jeweler. He's gonna sell you stock market price. There's market in the map. You can look at the map. They're marked. That will give you better Right.
Yeah, so you can go to the stock markets. Although, yeah, you can go to the stock markets if you want. They are a little bit of a drive. Right now, I'm not too worried today about efficiency, so you'll have to excuse that. This is I'm only gonna do this playthrough today and maybe like another stream tomorrow, but yeah, you want to basically make sure that you're selling if you're at least checking out the prices at the stock market first.
So here, Cyclops Gamer, is asking if there any plan for an end game, or is it just designed to an endless digging adventure?
Yeah, it's very much a case of giving a player like a nice satisfaction when they get to what they would consider endgame. But for the like overarching aspect of the design, I want it to be completely open-ended sandbox. I know that some players have played this game for now like I don't know 200 hours. I know Fizzle, what's your playtime on this? I think it's what like 60, 70?
On Steam, yeah, it's like 70, but I got a Patreon version before, so maybe at like 20 hours up that.
Yeah, so we're really looking at like
Yeah.
you can spend like hundreds of hours
100.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know mines, but yeah, it's quite high.
So yeah, like that's what I love about Hydroneer is it's got so much replayability to it that you can just keep going, and the more features that I add, the longer that people will be able to play the game. So that's basically what I want. Oh, look at that! I made a nice little tiny bar. I'm gonna put that right.
Baby bar.
Make a nice little. What are we gonna make? We're gonna make an axe or something later on. Yeah.
What made you choose to be a game developer, and what passioned you to continue to make the development of Hydroneer?
Oh, okay. So let's flash back like 7 years ago, I think. And I was, not 7 years. How old am I? Yeah, about 6
Well,
years.
you're
I guess.
25.
I'm 24, so 6 years. Yeah, when I was 18, I had a very crappy job. I was mopping floors in. Well, for me personally, it was crappy. If you have this job, like good for you for being a functional member of society and actually having a job and not stealing people's shit. But I used to hate this job, and I worked in the kitchen just mopping floors, and I hated it. I had this French guy of a boss called Franck, and he was just a massive asshole. And basically, I just hated my job, and I was making mods for games, and I thought, right, well, one day I just thought, right, I don't want to do this job for the rest of my life, so I'm good at making mods, so why don't I just try my hand at being a game developer? So I went to the University of Anglia Ruskin, which is in Cambridge, and I basically just started a degree there. After a year, I realized that like the university was actually not great, and I didn't really like Cambridge as much as I thought I would. So then I moved to Bournemouth University, and I basically just got a degree in game design, which you don't actually need at all as well. Remember, I only did that because I wanted to get myself a bit of a push. Oh god. Oh no. But yeah, you for sure do not need a degree in game development. Some might say it may even be a waste of money, but that's a conversation for another day. But yeah, I would say, get yourself a bit of knowledge. Watch YouTube tutorials. I got my knowledge, like most of it, from YouTube anyway. And yes, just start playing around with an engine and start making games, and then just go for it. And that's basically how I started. Was I thought I wanted to make a game, and I started making a game. As simple as that.
Yeah, okay, that's kind of a question. Special item shop. In way that you trade a certain thing, it will give you an item back. Like you give him, I don't know, an object you find in the map, like 10 red seed, and it give you a Goliath, kind of something like that.
All right, we're starting to get into spoiler territory now, guys. But Yes, there is.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Whoever suggested that must be some sort of mind reader or something, or maybe they know my plans.
Well, I
But-
kind of changed his question.
There is going to be something like that in the future. In a very nearby update, there will be something like that coming up. So, yeah, I don't want to say too much now, all right? But yeah, there is going to be something like that in the future.
That was Dino, and he's often in our Discord.
Ah, cool.
So yeah, Ryder Han on the stream chat asked if there were any hardships of making a game with no, or at least with a little UI, and if you ever had a time where you wanted to give up.
I've never really wanted to give up working on Hydroneer. Oh god, why is this not working?
Oh, okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Maybe the bars are too small? So, have I ever wanted...
What?
Oh, okay. Something's wrong. Something's wrong.
Oh, Max.
No.
Max.
No.
Max.
No, guys, we got a bug.
Heat up your ingots.
Oh! Oh my god. Did I just... That's not a bug. I just... Oh my god. Guys, so for those of you who do not know what just happened, I just forgot that you need to heat the bars up. This, bearing in mind, this is my game, and I'm an idiot. I'm an actual idiot. Wow. Wow. Everyone in chat is going crazy. Oh my god. How did I forget in my own game? Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Right. Someone clip it, or whatever you do with YouTube. Oh, wow. Oh, God. I am such an idiot. You know what? Everyone else makes that mistake, right? So... Oh, no. But hey, we got an axe anyway. Let's go see how much it'll sell for. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
Ooh. Sorry, I had to mute myself because I was laughing too hard.
Oh, man. I'm such an idiot. At my own game, Oh, God, I'm such an idiot.
Yeah, chat, press F to pay respect to Max. Press F.
Oh, great. Now we're going to get spammed F. Look at that.
Well, it's a well-deserved spam F, I think, this time.
God, I'm such an idiot.
Glad I have push and talk on, so I was laying on the ground laughing.
Right, guys, let's do another giveaway. So go to the Discord or post them in this chat right here. We've got a special channel in the Discord, so please use that special channel. It's called Stream Questions. But yeah, if I like your question, I will give you a copy of the game that will be active right now, so you can jump into Hydroneer right now. But yeah, throw in a question if I like it. If we like it, we'll I'll answer it, and you can get yourself a free copy of Hydroneer.
Yeah, no more DM, please. Go directly into the channel. I won't read the DMs.
Yeah, please put them in the channel or put them in the chat here.
It's too much. Poop Charlie, that's one chosen by Chewy. Okay, will there be any way to customize your vehicle with paint? Or any way to display your gems in your house instead of just dropping them?
Truck paint. Yeah, I think that's a cool idea. I'll definitely add that in. But now I'm going to get in my truck because I have to go and show you guys something.
So that was the Poop Charlie, and it was chosen by Chewy.
So let's go over here. Oh, look at that. Perfect landing. So there is a way to display gems in your base. So like, let's say you get like a really cool ruby and you want to show it off to everyone. You can use this thing right here, the plinth. So basically what you do is you just take your gem and you just place it on top Oh. And yeah. Oh god, what's going on? Okay. Oh, something weird's happening. Yeah, you basically just take your little resource and place that thing on top, and then you can display it off to everyone. There's a few items like this, so the safe works like that as well. So let's... Where's the door? There's the door. So look at that. You can kind of open and close it. You can put some gold bars in here. I think this stacks up to 8. The fish trophy, if you catch like a really nice big fish, you can chuck it on there. So yeah, there is storage items. There's more coming in the future as well. So watch out for those.
Yeah, I think I got a good one as well. Is Hydroneer in Discord is asking, with all the frustrations you might got in developing this game, and I know you got some, how do you recharge yourself?
That's a really good question. Because that is... Yeah, give that guy the last key. That guy, what's his name?
It's Hydroneer. I got him in Discord.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that guy is the winner of the last key. That's a really good question because as a, you know, I'm sitting here all the time working on this game constantly. I work generally about 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
You know, I work...
Right, yeah, between 10 and 12, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say between 10 and 12 hours a day. And I do struggle to recharge, you know, especially with the whole quarantine. It is really hard to, you know, you can't really go outside and stuff. But what I really just enjoy doing is just playing multiplayer games, you know, like I really, really love playing games with other people and just messing around in them. But I also, you know, I sometimes work on other projects, programming other projects. It's quite nice to work on something that doesn't really give you a lot of stress. Guys, let's not spam the chat. Let's get time out on people who are spamming Fs. But yeah, I try to... So many
He's
people.
been struck by 5 person at the same time.
Yeah, yeah, I do get stressed out a lot. I'm sure the community helpers will definitely vouch for me on that one. And
Yep.
developing the game, developing the game is very stressful. But you know, I like to just jump in the. There's a Patreon chat that we have on Discord. So if you are a Patreon of mine, then jump in the Discord and sign up to Patreon. And I am in that chat quite often. So if you want to have a chat with me, it's the best place to get me. But I like to just chat to people in there. You know, it's really nice just to hang out with people. Yeah.
After the, how long do you plan to continue the stream?
I'll stream for about what time is it? How long have I been at? 92 minutes I've been on. So I've got about half an hour in the tank, and then I'll come off and probably play some video games. Or you know, if anyone's got any more questions that I don't answer on stream, feel free to sign up to the Patreon and find me in the Patreon Discord channel.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about maybe after the stream, you know, we can hang out in the Patreon voice chat and answer some questions directly from there.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, if you guys are a patron, if you want to sign up, the minimum tier is $2. It's basically nothing, and it really helps out the you know, being able to develop games. So yeah, if you want to help me out, join up on Patreon, and then you can join me for a chat in the Patreon voice channel just after this stream.
So I got another question, or maybe two.
Yep.
Let's pick that one first. RKS Game Tech is asking, how did you came up with the name of your channel, or at least your studio name?
Oh.
You told you told the story in the last stream, I think.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
maybe most of the people didn't hear it, so
Yeah, that's
maybe you
cool.
can tell it again.
Yeah, there's like even a person that is asking why the picture is a chicken dinosaur.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
it's all
so
related.
let's flash back to my third year of university, and I was living with my best friend at the time, and we would have this running joke where we would get really drunk and come up with really bad band names for like indie bands, and Foul Ball Hangover just turned out to be one of them, and it was around the same time that I was working on the game. So one night, I just decide, you know what, like, you know, I'm trying to name the studio, and I'm thinking, you know, like, a game studio doesn't really need to have, like, a name, you know? It's just, like, what is it? It's just a legal entity, really, and something for people to identify with is what you're doing. So the name Foul Ball Hangover is just a complete random assortment of words. And now I've got a list on my phone of all of these names that we've come up with. All right, and now I'm going to read out a few of them. The Left Ankles, Maple Dead... Wait. Hometown Backbenchers, Electric Loose Tooth, Backstreet Water Polo, Sundown Surfboards, Breakdown Forest, Liquid Twisties, Gary King and the Enablers, Lord of the Crimp Slide, Heavy Handle Hangout, Haptic Robins, Blue Bird Blackout, Night Shift Bootleg, Slipper Renegade, Tasmanian Selfridge, Choker Blue Slip, Turpentine Turnover, Lumberjack Slip Hazard, and the list just keeps going. That's only like maybe a third of them. There are so many of them. And yeah, basically.
And the picture?
Oh, and the picture? Chicken Dinosaur? Well, you know, a silly name needs a silly logo to go with it, you know? I thought, what's like the weirdest combination? A chicken and a dinosaur seem to fit that pretty well. So yeah. Oh no, I'm stuck in my hole.
The second good question, I don't know if we talked about that, but what's your favorite feature in the game, and what is the feature you're most proud of?
Oh, that's a great question. Favorite feature in the game? It's close. It's close between fishing, I would say, and conveyor belts. I'd say it's somewhere between those two. Those are definitely my favorite features. What was the second part of that question?
What feature are you most proud of, or yeah?
Probably just like the lighting, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I really like the lighting in the game. I think that's yeah, I really like it. Especially the mining helmet's got some really nice lighting to it, but just like the lanterns in general, you know, the lanterns just look really nice. The street lights look really cool at night. So yeah, that's kind of my favorite part. So yeah, guys, just a reminder as well, everyone. If you are picking up Hydroneer tomorrow on Steam, or if you already own it, if you do enjoy the game, please leave me a nice review on Steam. It really does help out. So you know, if you are enjoying the game and you want to support me further by not even spending any more money, you can just throw out a nice review, give me a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and that will really, really help me out. As I said, I'm not too worried about, you know, trying to get loads of sales or trying to make loads of money. All I'm really worried about is just having a really nice game that people enjoy. And if you do enjoy it, please show your support and show you enjoy it by giving me a thumbs up on Steam.
Some dumbass is asking, will the physics allow water to fill in space you dig out later in development?
Sorry, say that again?
Accidentally. Oh, I got out. Physics allow water to fill in space you dig out later in development. It would be funny if to accidentally flood your mine.
That would be really cool, but that sort of technology to develop is very hard, and to be honest, it would take so much time out of development to put in something like that I would, you know, like I wouldn't be able to work on something else which would be maybe a bit better for the game, you know. Like it's very much when I'm just deciding up my time is I really got to think about like what's best for the game, and a feature like that might be really cool, but it wouldn't necessarily add too many things to the game. So that's why I probably wouldn't add something like that, just because it would take so much time to develop. But yeah, that would be really cool. I agree. Like it would be really cool to like accidentally flood your mind and stuff, and have to be aware of like what you're actually doing.
Would you mind I bring the two other CH so that we have a better flow of question because it's slow and we're like me and Fizzle looking everywhere. So
Yeah,
maybe
sure, no
have a
problem.
pair of eyes more.
Yeah, of course, no problem.
Okay, I'm just gonna add.
So yeah, I got a personal question for you.
Yep.
Danny the Reader is asking, what's your favorite kind of bread topping?
Bread topping. Well, like a
Yeah.
sandwich?
Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, I'm a cheese and hammy kind of guy, you know? I like a hammy sammy with a bit of cheese. Keep it classic. A bit of prosciutto cheese, maybe, and port salut cheese. Yeah, I'd
We
say...
have Snoob.
Oh, hey, Snoop. How's it going, mate?
Evening.
Hey, guys, this
Evening,
is
guys.
Snoop, another community helper of Hydroneer. Here to help me out with the stream. Yeah, to answer that question, sandwich-wise, I'll go for a prosciutto ham and a port salut cheese in just a cheesy hammy sammy.
I missed a part, but.
Hungry.
Okay, a question that was asked to me for you. How do you feel about the level of competition out there for the mining games on Steam or any platform? Do you feel that Hydroneer is a niche enough to really go, like, well? Personally, I think it's different than any other mining game is out there. What's your idea?
Yeah, I'd agree with you. I think, like, not to, like, toot my own horn too much, but I think Hydroneer definitely is very unique. Some people, yeah, and the way that it's unique as well isn't, like, super positive. Some people may not like the fact that you don't have an inventory menu or that you have to, you know, carry things around. Or the fact that it's not realistic. I think it's a game for a niche market, but still a big market that a lot of people enjoy. Yeah, that's a great question. You know, as far as all the other mining games on Steam, I think all of them do things very well. You know, Gold Rush is a great game. Deep Rock Galactic is a great game. When we start looking at kind of like automation systems and stuff, like Satisfactory is a great game. Mine is just a different game, you know? It's all chalk and cheese. It's like every game is a little bit different. Oh, hey, Blitz is here. Hey, Blitz.
Welcome,
Thanks for
Blitz.
popping in. If you guys didn't know,
Oh.
Blitz is, he's got a few subscribers. He's almost got as much as me, just like Raptor.
Oh, well, Blitz, yeah, he's on. Yeah. Okay.
There we go. But yeah, right. Oh god, nobody show my mind to Blitz. He'll think I'm a noob.
Well, we won't show him that you forgot to
Oh
beat
yeah.
up the ingots when you're trying to hammer them down.
Yeah, we won't mention that. The fact that I.
No.
The fact that if anybody wasn't here earlier, I tried to craft something, but I forgot to heat up my bars, and yeah, that was embarrassing. Considering I should know that because I made that, but whatever, that's okay.
That was a test for the audience.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we'll call it. Yeah, I was testing everyone, and I think everyone passed the test. Everyone told me to go heat up the bars. Oh no.
So, Snoop, did you saw any good question that you would ask or relate to Max?
I'm just trying to follow up at the moment. Just
Yeah,
came
it's
on.
quite hard, huh?
If you hold Alt, if you're looking in the live stream chat, it like pauses the chat so you can check it out.
So I got like a funny question.
Yeah, go for it.
Since flying is already implemented in Hydroneer, will the flying machine or water jet being implemented to fly a little around?
Yeah, whoever said that, just ban them. Just, I'm kidding.
It's a joke.
Flying machines. Would I enter flying machines into Hydroneer? Maybe. You know, like a water jetpack. That might be quite cool. I mean, we've already got the truck, so I don't know if we need any more flying machines. But nah, we're good. We're good. The truck is relatively stable in this version. You know, you haven't got a lot of issues like that. So yeah,
a question just popped out of my mind because I was reading. I just got one. Um, we talk about that, but what do you imagine the character look like?
Oh, yeah. Probably if I was to describe what the character would look like, and I think I've actually talked about this on a live stream before, is the character would look pretty similar to Big Chungus. You know, it'd have like some big old fat meaty legs, pretty short. You know, the character is quite short, but yeah, I'd definitely say that Big Chungus would be would look quite a bit like the Hydroneer characters.
And we're messing around with that. It's like a inside meme over here. But can you explain to everyone what is a Voblin?
Oh, okay. So a Voblin is an inside joke on the Discord. Basically, when an item sometimes very rarely falls through the ground, basically what we say is that the Voblins have stolen the item. It's just a silly running joke, but yeah. So if you see someone talking about Voblins, that's what they're talking about. Is just Voblins stealing their items. Yeah, so to answer that question, the game is $8 for the first week and then $10 after that. Yeah. The game will release on, what is it, 3 p.m. UK time. So you may want to like just Google it, see what time that would be out in your local time zone. But yeah, and if you do enjoy the game when you do pick it up, then please give me a nice review on Steam. I would really appreciate that. Yeah, all right. Guys, I think I'm going to wrap up this stream. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. I hope you guys, if you are picking up Hydroneer tomorrow, I hope you guys really enjoy it. I put a lot of work into this. Thanks to the community helpers for joining me on this voice channel. Really appreciate you guys feeding me these questions while I play. And yeah, I'm going to be in the Patreon voice channel a little bit later on tonight. So in maybe like the next hour or so. So if you aren't signed up, then join the Patreon for it's $2 minimum. And you can literally jump straight into that. You can see some of the videos that I put out early. I put out weekly videos. You can see them about 2 days early if you're a Patreon, which is really nice. And yeah, you get these Patreon chat channels where you can talk to me. So yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for joining me in the chat. Thank you very much, community helpers, for helping me out with this. You guys got any last thoughts?
Leave a good reviews on Steam. The game is gonna be out tomorrow. So the wait is almost finished for you guys, and we really, really hope you're gonna love the game. And if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask any question in our Discord. There's lots of members, community helpers, and community assistants that will answer all your questions.
Yeah. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. I will see all of you guys in the Discord. So yeah, feel free to drop a message in. We do have the general channels as well. Community helpers will help you out with any questions you may have about the game. We've got help channels, we've got bug report channels, we've got suggestion channels. Everything's in the Discord. Also follow me on Twitter as well if you haven't already, because your boy's got to get that Twitter clout. Thanks Blitz for the good luck. I just saw that. Thank you very much. Thanks everyone for joining, and I will see everyone later on. How do I turn this thing off? Is this off? It is off.